What is up, you guys? It's Dee. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go about sewing this cute front tie satin crop top, which I actually found on Pinterest, and I was like, yes, yeah, this is a need, this is a must. And I already actually uploaded a pattern tutorial before I did this sewing tutorial. So if you want to learn how to construct the pattern for this top, please start with the pattern tutorial and then come back to the sewing tutorial. I will be sure to link it somewhere here, but if you don't see it here, then please do check on the description box. I will probably have that linked as well. So yeah, it's actually quite easy to construct this top, and I'm actually very happy with how it came out. So without any further ado, let's get started with the sewing tutorial. Yeah. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I placed essentially everything that I need for this sewing tutorial on the table. So we've got our pattern. We've already constructed a pattern. I've already uploaded a video on how to construct a pattern for this front tie crop top. I have a looper, which I'm going to be using to turn my straps inside out. Some fabric scissors, because it's very essential for you guys to have different scissors for your paper and different scissors for your fabric. Some pins to pin everything in there. I have this royal blue satin, this royal blue satin with matching thread over here. I have also got this green satin as well as its own matching thread. I have some bobbins, 2 empty bobbins over here. So one is going to be for blue and one is going to be for green. And then I also have these 3 threads that don't match at all with the fabric, but I'm going to use it to overlock. You also might need some fusing, but it's not necessarily compulsory for you to use some fusing. But I'm going to check quickly if I have any, and if I do, I might just add it in the video. Okay, so I'm going to first start out with the back. With the front, the one front that only has one color, which is the blue. So I decided that I'm going to make the royal blue the only piece that is going to be one, and then the rest of the garment is going to be obviously the green. So I'm just going to cut out one front. Okay, I'm going to cut out this one front here. And I also want to acknowledge that this is leftover fabric from bonnets that I used to sell. So yeah, let me just cut while I'm speaking. Also, another thing is, I'm sure you notice there's a line on this pattern. This is a gradient line, and usually what you do is this line has to be actually parallel to the selvage of your fabric. But because of this is some spare fabric and it's satin, I just decided that I'm not going to do that because as you can see, the struggle is quite real.
All I want
I'm going to show you guys now how to put in your straps actually. Okay, so I've gone ahead, I have already mapped out my spot, so I know there's going to be a strap over here. I'm just going to pin it into place. Just pin it quickly like that. And I also know that there's going to be a strap over here. I'm going to pin that area just like that. Then with your facing, right, you're going to want to put it like this. That way when you flip it over, the straps are on the outside. So take a pin, just pin that there. Now you're going to do the same thing for the other side, which is the green side. Okay, so now that you've ironed out your garment, you are going to take one strap of yours and place it right over here. And then with the pin, you're going to pin it in place. Just like this. Doesn't really matter. And then you're going to take another. Here by the seams, right? You're just gonna pin it accordingly. I'm just gonna pin it down just like that, and essentially you're just gonna pin it all the way, making sure that the facing and the facing are touching, and the front and the back are also aligned, because you're gonna sew straight down, and you're gonna do the same on the other side with the blue. Now I'm gonna go ahead, overlock. So towards the end of the tutorial, it did cut. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that I didn't show the hemming of my top. So I'm gonna show you how I actually did it quickly. I'm not gonna show you how I sewed it because yeah, like load shedding happened and yeah, a lot of things happened ever since then. So I'm gonna just zoom in quickly and just show you guys how I actually went about hemming my top. So just to show you guys, this is how my top looks like at the hem. Okay, I didn't clean it up, and I just want to show you how it looks like on the inside. So essentially what I did was I actually overlocked first all throughout, including holding out the facing straight out and overlocked. And then what I did was I folded 1 centimeter in while I'm still holding it flat out with the facing just flat out. I folded 1 centimeter in, and then I folded the facing so that I could start stitching from just here, going all the way around and stopping just by just by this seam over here. And then I continued with my blue, and I basically did the same thing with the blue. So I folded it straight and then folded it. So I folded, I first held it out straight, then I folded it, and then I folded the facing so it can lay flat like this, so I can stitch just like this. I just think it just creates a nicer finishing and it's cleaner this way. So yeah, I hope you guys understood the tutorial. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like. Don't forget, well, technically thumbs up, like is the same thing. Don't forget to subscribe, yeah, and watch all my ads. Thank you.